Welcome back to the Foundation. This is Swaytoven, and my last video was basically me making what you're about to hear right now, and I'm about to expand upon it. I already did like a little things to it, and I'm gonna like explain my thought process behind it, cause just like for people to understand, just like some complex melody making, because initially it sounded like this. All right. That doesn't sound too good. You feel me? But I think this sounds better. That's basically where we left off yesterday night or this morning. I don't know when I made it. I just made it. You feel me? But these are all like the effects I added to it, and it looks probably super confusing, but it shouldn't be. Because the most confusing thing about this is actually this multi-band compressor right here. Is because why am I using this? I'm gonna explain that because I'm making this wall of sound. All right, and each of these blocks can basically be considered a brick. You feel me? But it's just like, how do these bricks fit seamlessly with these other bricks to create this wall that the artist has to find the hole in basically as well, because they also have to fit. Um, and that has a lot to do with like bass, really like the frequencies and stuff like that. Like, I'm not trying to make it sound too like technical how a lot of people will, but it's just like, you want like some sounds in the highs, some mids, and maybe not so much in the lows, because it's just like you want some space for the bass. You feel me? We'll talk about that, but it's just like sometimes these sounds are gonna clash with each other, much how this new sound that I added did, and this is basically what that sounds like. I'll turn this multi-band compressor on. Only reason why I have it off is because it makes random noise eventually, and actually gets loud. To be honest, it's kind of annoying. I think I could just restart FL, but I'm not going to. But like the thing about it is that like this melody is already made up of like 4 sounds. Okay, that I've already made yesterday, and there's a video on it. Like you can watch from scratch. Um, but this new sound right here kind of interferes with some of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, well, one way we can try to fix that is EQing and stuff. But also, it's just like, there's just probably going to be a sound that I'm going to have come in and out. Right? It's not going to be a sound that's just going to be playing. That if you heard that, the chair's made of wood. All right, I'm not like 1,000 pounds. But like this is like a sound that's supposed to be going like in and out, basically. And it's just like when it does come in, I want it to be able to not be so aggressively like just over the top, because it's supposed to as already be as within the melody. You feel me? But it's not. I side changed it to it. It's its own little thing, because this melody's already been modulated so much, right? This is slightly detuned from the original one, so it's just going back to the multi-band compressor. Notice that with the sound I added, I just have it labeled as expand. It's side chain to the melody master, which is the rest of these sounds. Okay, and there's a multi-band compressor here. There's already one right here. But the thing about this is this, okay, is that you have to understand that multi-band, like compressing, makes stuff go down. You know what I'm saying? Unless you make up the gain. But multi-band compression can really bring out things. Okay, so one thing that this one is cool for is like you see there's upward compression, all right, which I think that's amazing, and I turned the downward compression off because I really don't. I left a little bit. It's whatever. This also, I believe, there's thresholds for the compression, so it's just like when you understand, how certain ranges of the frequencies are being turned down when they hit a certain threshold, which is basically what compression is. You're going to understand how to change the parameters, right? But I did not want it to be turned down with the multi-band compression, all right? I want it to be turned up because I want it details to be heard. That's not noise, by the way. I need to restart FL Studios. But notice how. Right, we kind of notice how much quieter it does get. Um, and it's just like, I mean, obviously there's more out gain and there's upper compression. That noise is annoying. That noise is annoying. Oh my goodness, I'll be here all day. But whatever. But that's not the multi-band compression I want to talk about. It's the Fab with the Pro MB. Okay, because with this one you can act a side chain. You feel me? So it's just like, since this is on the fifth thing that hey, whatever, it's side chaining expand too. That's the important thing. All right. And we see this when it plays. You could just play these two sounds, honestly. There's no two sounds, they're all the same thing. They're all part of the same thing. Excuse me. If I'm not mistaken, the red is the expand 2 and the gray is our main melody. So it's just like you would normally equalize that section, I suppose, if you wanted to hear it more. But there's threshold right here that we basically said, hey, we didn't want that downward compression and OTT. You feel me? We turned that off, right? We got the compression happening over here, and this one and this specific frequency is because this is where the bulk of the this sound that's coming in and out is going to be playing, right? You feel me? I enjoyed the sound of the multiband compression. This multiband compressor is only for the sidechain to have the specific frequency slightly duck. You feel me? When that sound comes in and out. You feel me? At this specific range. All right. But you have to have a side chained the process thing, and I'm pretty sure you have to go to expert and have like external imp mode enabled. This is external, right? Yeah, I'm looking at something up there. External, unless it means actually export, but I'm pretty sure that means external. All right, but and then you can. I have it to a fast attack because when the melody actually plays, I wanted to actually, and I actually might make it slow release because maybe a slow release. You feel me? See how there's an expand mode? Pretty sure that means like the upward stuff. I might be wrong. I like the stuff on the highest ratio. It's not a compression. Look at that. It's that wooden chair arm. All right, that's all I'm saying. I'm not 1,000 pounds, but it's just like I always do stuff on the highest ratio because you know what I'm saying. You can hear the difference. That's what I'm saying. But the next step of this was, and here's the idea behind this wall of sound, by the way, is that you want to be able to hear all these sounds in the same block and it makes sense to you, because then it's just like how I'm saying, certain sounds supposed coming out, like when the chorus comes, that's when that whole block actually hits you at full force. You feel me? And that artist with that hook is that, what I'm saying, that final thing, that keystone. You guys probably need to learn. That was bars right there, by the way. Keystone is also a block, but it's also an anchor point. You feel me? Yeah, I got bars. I'm the artist. But this is the next idea. This is the next melody. All right, that's what's supposed to fit here. And I started off with the piano. Okay, so. Alright, so even though I said there's going to be a wall of sound, it really depends. I actually might do something like this, alright? And this is not going to be a piano the whole time, but I might want to just make the sound knowing that I want this delayed. I like this delay with this. I'll turn the phase and double it off, to be honest, for now. all of this offset a little bit, and I'm going to make a sound with it. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into pigments. And I'm gonna see what fits. Hopefully. Yeah, I knew that mute key didn't work. Whatever, I won't do, I'll mute it. Well, that sine, I don't know about sine waves are just the best. I'm about to just play, it's about to just be a sine wave. I mean, this is basically a lead. That shit sounds fire. Like an evolving arpeggio? I'm hearing a phaser filter somewhere in here, but where should I put it? I have way too much on this. Psych. I want to put some. I mean, I could put it in by itself as a solo, but that would just be generic in my For me, I could always put a guitar in the beat. Oh, hey, that's actually kind of fire. Wait, hold up. How much was that? What the hell is this? Pussy fire for real. Hold up. I'm gonna just repeat that. And I gotta change something about it though, for real. Hold up. I feel like that could be like a transition point right there. Like that little, like just that alone, then I could just like transfer into like some fucking different shit for real. But I want this to repeat again. This is gonna be like crazy actually. Hold up. No, hold up. Like, actually, when you think about it, I can't even like do what I want. It's hold up. Like everything just goes up in like the scale. You feel me? It just goes up in pitch. All right, I'm about to get back to this. I'm about to do something behind the scenes.